Selamat datang, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Denpasar. The local time is 15 minutes to 10 in the morning, and the temperature is 28 degrees Celsius. Have a pleasant day, and thank you for flying with Silkair, a member of the Singapore Airlines Group.
I'm in Bali. I'm here for Super League Bali to race, but I got here early because I just wanted to chill on the beach for a bit. So I booked this hotel. It is enormous, you guys. Have tub, will tub. We'll take it easy. They have this thing called Bali coffee. So I'm going to try it out and see if it's any good. You know what? It's actually sweet even without the extra sugar they gave me. I think it's just brewed coffee, but the bean is probably really good. Coconut cookies. Good morning. I'm on a day tour today of Bali. I got picked up pretty early this morning, around 6 a.m. because I'm staying in Seminyak, and the only other person taking this tour is staying in Ubud, which is about an hour away. And since this is a 10-hour tour taking us all over the island, then we had to start early. My new friend Itsuko.
Hi guys. Hello.
We are going to head down that way to pay entrance fee and get in. So hindi pwedeng mahabang dress lang. Kailangan talaga nakasarong.
Japanese style.
Umbrella. And it might not look it, kaya lang matarik ang kalsada. Also, this is the gate that people have their photo taken at.
But now, chicken.
There's a chicken! Guys, kung gusto nyo maging Instagram influencer, kailangan may picture dito. Pagkatapos ng 30 minutes na pagkapila, andito na kami after them. And think I'm gonna go full tourist mode here. Next destination, Tirthaganga. So this is the water palace. So there's a garden, fish in a lake, a fountain, and of course there's a place where you can swim with the fishes. Literally speaking, not figuratively speaking. Come with me. a warung right now and we're about to order. So they said to us just to use this traditional bell. It's a very, very narrow road. I think this is the other more Instagrammable thing on this tour. Tayo po ngayon ay nagbabalita mula sa Banawe Rice Terraces. Just kidding! These are the rice terraces in Tegalalang. So this is the irrigation system for the rice terraces. Water runs through here and flows down there. Si Etsko, gagawin niya yung Bali swing. Girl, she's doing it face front. The lighting is really nice here. So I'm just about to have breakfast at my hotel and then I intend to check out because I have to transfer to Nusa Dua and to Ayodya Resort, which is the race hotel for Super League Bali. But meanwhile, while I'm waiting for my breakfast, I've got some work to do.
Guys, ang haba naman itong tulay na to. It's a bypass. It's a viaduct that connects one part of the island to the other without passing through some of the more congested areas. To become real to me, and now I'm starting to feel a little bit anxious about the race.
I am definitely getting kind of like the Bintan Triathlon vibe because the resorts look kind of similar. Also, this whole Nusa Dua complex, it's kind of like in its own little enclave as well. Let me show you my crib. Okay, so I have changed into something a little bit more sporty because for the past few days I've been trying to look not like a triathlete. And so today, now I am going to look like one who has traveled to the tropics for a race. New age group. Okie dokes. So I actually registered for 2 events here, and these are the 2 kits. I think this is the fun run kit. So I'm doing 2.5 kilometers tomorrow because it was stupid cheap, the price at that time. So I just registered. And then
This is my Enduro race pack. So I'm just gonna put it all out on the bed and we'll see what the loot is. Oh my god, guys, this is the timing chip. It's disposable on a foam band and it's stickered, so do not reapply. Okay, that's something new.
I mean, they couldn't have done this on purpose, could they? Although I have one whole day tomorrow to start revving up my body. It's giving me a lot of the Cebu Shangri-La feels with the grass.
Like a triangular.
And it's low tide right now, but there's a surf break over there that I've actually seen people surfing on.
Look at that guy. He's swimming, but he's not moving.
Yeah.
The one with the white.
That's a very strong current, man. It's like it's an endless pool.
Yep.
Remember Kimi, guys?
Hello.
My teammate.
We're here racing Super League Bali and we're just eating at the warung.
Yep.
And I want to thank Kimi here for helping me order because I have absolutely no idea how to say what I want to eat.
Yeah, they're serving nasi ayam here, they call it. Just
Nasi
basically
ayam.
rice with chicken and some vegetables and some more fried stuff.
And long beans.
So I'm going to taste things and if I like them, maybe I can order some more.
What do you think about racing on this weekend?
It's going to be a very interesting one because it's the first time we're going to be doing Enduro and Super League. Back-to-back super sprint distance, so it's going to be very interesting. It's only my... original fresh coconut juice.
Yep.
So, first time I'm going to be racing at full gas from the start, double the distance. So, let's hope I survive.
Good morning. Good morning, bird. We're here to do a fun run, but it's the 2.5 km fun run.
Very far.
So far, man. I'm gonna be so tired afterwards. I mean, I need a second breakfast.
I believe so. It's not going to be easy.
Here we are at the race start, and we're running with
Cool kids.
Yeah. So I'm expecting to be outrun.
Somebody from the Eastern belakang sana.
Okay. Had to run fast to get out of the way of everybody else behind us.
Told you it's hard.
Woo!
It's a very hard 2.5k.
Actually, we're running at 4:45 pace, and I really shouldn't even be talking while doing this. So, we're already on our way back. How are you feeling, Kimi?
Not too bad, eh?
Woo!
Our 2.5k winner. We have a pro here, the Junpei Furuya from Japan. Just sneaking out. We're going for run.
Trophy presentation 8 a.m. fan zone.
Junpei, do you know that Japan?
I'm so dead.
Our professional.
Yes, he told you 2.5k is not easy. It's much harder than 25k.
After 9 o'clock.
Okay. That was a shock to the system, especially since this is my first run in 10 days. So my ankle held up. Kimi helped push me to the finish line. So I guess I can run properly tomorrow.
She's going to smoke me tomorrow.
Not if you smoke me on the swim, because that swim, we're gonna try it out later and show you how it's gonna be a killer.
Young ladies and gentlemen.
I think we're winners.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they've just informed us that Kimi came in second, and since I'm the only female to do the race and actually be registered.
Okay, one more time, those.
She's winner takes all.
Can you bring your hands up, please? No Francis de Guzman. It's a first place finisher in a 2.5K run. Congratulations, Noel. You were the fastest one this morning. Fantastic. No, you're the fastest one.
Dan untuk pemenang kedua yang 2,5 meter adalah Muhammad Hakimi Yusuf.
We're going to try the swim course out now. And wow, it's fogging. Finish our swim. We went out to the first buoy. Came across to the second one over there all the way at the end. And then when we tried to swim back to this little buoy where we were supposed to make the turn for shore. Wow. It was like a treadmill. You were just stuck swimming in place. And then once we got past the middle buoy, we made a turn for a home. We were supposed to come all the way back here, and instead we ended up over there. So yeah, that's a crazy swim. I don't know why they're gonna put age groupers through it twice.
Hey, so this is the MX group ride out. We just organized it. We're gonna try the 10 kilometer. So first, depending on the road conditions, because the roads aren't closed off.
No, so we have to be very, very careful.
So the race is supposed to start at 12 noon. Smart plan, get out the beach and then run the rest of the way. It's Kim. Go Kim! Yeah, go Kim! Good job, go Claire, go Claire! Men's race. There's a bit of dead air because they're all over there up the road, and we're here down by transition. Okay, it's the requisite flat lay on race eve. So yep, I'm ready. Good morning. It's nearly 5:30 a.m., which is the time transition opens. So I've just finished fully packing my bags, my transition bag. So I've got almost everything in here except for the swim goggles, which I will keep on me, my Garmin. And this is the timing chip, so I'm going to put it on my ankle right now. So, getting back into my flip-flops. That's my entire transition box. You got this, Tenshi. Hi, Kimmy. Good morning. How are you feeling?
Sleepy.
Wow! Alright, folks. So I'm going to leave this big camera in my room. I'm going to check my bag in, which will include my phone, so I won't have any documentation of the race itself. So this is goodbye for now. Please pray for me. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be brutal, but that is sport, and that's why I love it.
This is it, you guys. Actually, no, it's about an hour till gun start for us, but it's the sprint triathlon participants who are first up. Luck to them. So I am finished with the race. I've got the finisher medal to prove it. I've got the cramping body to prove it too. All things considered, my first swim bike run was faster than my second swim bike run, but that's really expected because I just didn't know how to pace it properly. I just went all out in the first one, and then on the second one, the swim really threw me off. On the bike, I didn't manage to catch a group, so I didn't have a draft going. And then on the run, I started to cramp in my hamstrings, in my quads, because I pushed too hard on that bike just to try to bridge the gap to groups that I couldn't catch anyway. All in all, it was exciting, it was hard, it was everything I expected it to be. And I think I did pretty well considering that it was my first time doing this format. Did I win? No, but I won a finisher medal. Alright, so I've got my bike, I've got my things, and I'm just gonna head over to my room, try to stretch out and hang out, and this afternoon we'll probably catch the pro races.
Alright guys, so one of the things that I forgot to mention this whole weekend is that I got drafted into writing some of the raps and articles for Super League, and so that's why they've given me a media vest, which I will be wearing for the rest of the afternoon. The athletes start racing at 1 p.m. It's 12:52 now, so I gotta make my way down to the race course and check things out. Kamusta yung race the past 2 days?
Ang saya! Wait lang, hindi pa ako makakover. Pero sobrang saya ng experience, sobrang gandang experience sa akin. Kasi parang nag-gauge ko kung nasan ako ngayon, kung anong level ako. Tapos, it's always an honor racing with these fast girls. Kasi di ba, hindi mo naman sila araw-araw magkita. So, it's a humbling experience. But yeah, next time.
Oh, it's the breaks of the game talaga.
Yes.
Congrats again!
Thank you.
Was checking out the results online, and apparently I got second in my age group. So check out the results here on the board. I'm going to be waiting for my next piece of hardware, which will be awarded in a few minutes.
Noel and Samantha. Congratulations, girls.
Are you going to announce her? Announce her again. Because we didn't get on camera. And second.
These are your winners. Second place, Noel. And the first one, Samantha. Congratulations.
Yay! Yeah, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just in your voice.
I'm just about to fly out from Bali. What should I say about Super League Bali? I actually signed up for this because somebody had told me, hey, you're gonna be the first Filipino to do the Enduro at Super League. And it kind of set me off a little bit. I don't have many things left to prove to myself in endurance sport. I know I can always do better, but it's really not a huge part of my life, whether or not I podium or set a new PR in any race in any distance. But that thing, going to be the first Filipino to do it, really triggered me and sent me on this path. And now I'm back doing triathlons, and I just realized how much I love the sport, how much I love the challenge of it all, and really how much I love crossing finish lines. All things considered, the organization of Super League Bali was on par with most of the races in the Asia region that I've been to. So I've been to Laguna Phuket, I've been to Bintan, of course I've been to the races in the Philippines. And what was really amazing to see, because in most of these events in Asia, most of these triathlons in Asia, barring the Philippines of course, there's always more Caucasians, more expats joining the races than locals. And here, you walk around in transition on race morning and all you hear is Indonesian. All you see are brown faces like mine being super happy that they're participating in triathlon. And that to me is a sign that triathlon is also booming here in Indonesia. It's also great to see that the endurance community here has turned out and really supported Super League Bali in its inaugural edition. I would say though that one of the things that I found lacking here is the communication of information to the athletes. Maybe it was a language barrier also, because a lot of the staff that manned the pickup point over the 3 pickup days didn't really know how to speak English. Maybe it's just me because I'm not Indonesian. But also that they gave out some conflicting information. Like was there a welcome party? Was there not? Was there a dinner for us? Was there not? Where's the dinner here in the resort? A lot of us were wandering around and didn't know where to go, didn't know what we were entitled to. We did have a briefing e-booklet, but none of this information was on there either. The other thing was that the race packet itself wasn't self-explanatory. Like, if you were a newbie and you get this race packet full of stickers and this race tattoo, which I actually messed up myself on race morning, even if I already knew how to put one on, it would be a bit daunting for a newbie. So I really hope the newbies who came out and did this race were with some people who knew what to do with the stickers, who knew what to do with the race tats. I hope they were able to get everything sorted so that they could race without a worry in their heads. The race was pretty well conducted. Like, nobody got lost on the bike and on the run because it was pretty well marked. I think the only thing that was really an issue was the swim, but then that was all due to Mother Nature. I was really glad that on race morning they changed the planned swim direction for the amateurs, the age groupers. So instead of having us swim towards a buoy that would have us swimming against the current for half of the swim, they just told us, okay, get around 2 buoys and then come back to shore any point. So if you were a smart swimmer and you knew the current was going from right to left, you would start to the very far right, strike out for the far buoy, come across parallel to the second buoy so that you're swimming with the current the whole time, and then strike for shore. And sure, you'd still be moving with the current from right to left, but it would get you to shore faster. And then running on sand is always faster than trying to swim in water, especially if it's against the current. Racing draft legal is also kind of a new thing to me because I've always done individual time trials on bikes instead of racing in a pack or riding in a pack. We were sent off as a mass start, so I was actually riding with some men on the course, and that isn't penalized, but I can understand why in some races that have separate starts for the men and women, and some of the women are able to bridge up to the men, I can understand why it would cause certain problems in the race dynamics. So yeah, thankfully I wasn't penalized for riding with guys because everybody else was doing it. And it wasn't against the rules or anything. But pack riding by itself also changes how you would pace yourself during a race. And you know, it kept my legs fresh for the first run because, you know, we started as a pack in a swim, so we were packs on the bike, and then on the run some of us were faster, some of us were slower, so we'd enter the second swim by ourselves, and that's when the dynamics changed, and it kind of really became an ITP for me, individual time trial. So we swam out and back, and then on the bike I tried to bridge up to some groups to draft with them, but they were going too fast and I burned my legs, and that's probably why I struggled on that second run. So yeah, it's a totally different kind of racing for me, and I really enjoyed it, and I don't know if I want to go back to doing any long distance anytime soon. Okay, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching my Bali adventures. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel because I will always come back with some fresh content for you, some great things to watch. So I will see you next time.
No, my master not get no color. Yeah, my master not get no color.